Yo, pardon me, I just destroyed the microphone. Yo, welcome back to another video, guys. Today we've got a Supreme full drop list. Let's take a look at what we've got. Yeah, let's see if anything's going to be reselling off. Will stuff resell is the question. In my opinion, I think some stuff will resell. I think there's quite a lot of good stuff. Few sleepers in my opinion. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you actually want to go for. We've got the Darwins, we've got a bunch of other cool stuff. And also, if you're up to here already, leave a like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff because you know it really helps out. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you like these videos, let's keep going and let's check out the full drop list. So I always use Supreme Community. That's like the best and most reliable place for all the items that are dropping. And to be honest with you, we still don't know the pewter flask unless it's shown on like Instagram. I haven't seen it. They haven't updated it yet. But apparently that retail is apparently $118. So that's going to be a big fat no to me in my opinion. That's a hell no. But yeah, let's take a look at the drop list. We'll start off with the Darwins. Obviously, we know the Darwins are dropping. Darwins are like really fucking cool in my opinion. Like here, this looks a lot better. All right, so here we go. The SB Darwins are dropping tomorrow. Retails are $118, which is actually pretty good. I think it's $120 actually. £118 though, that's not really good for us. The currency exchange is pretty terrible. It should be like £100 really for us, but yeah, we're getting fucked in the ass in terms of that. I mean, I'd rather buy in America. Obviously, you guys in America get taxed and stuff. Well, depending on the states, some states don't get any tax, so that's pretty cool. I know one state, I think it's New Hampshire, what I use for my not reselling, sorry, when I used to reship stuff from America, I always use that state because that was like a zero tax state, which is pretty cool. SB Darwins, I fuck with these heavy. I think these are cool. If I had to choose in terms of colorways, which will do the best in terms of resale, if I had to guess on my professional opinion in my brain, camo ones probably, and also the white and blue ones. But we don't really know in terms of how limited these guys are. But if they are very limited, which I believe they are pretty limited, I just don't see Nike making many of these. Very limited for Supreme. I believe I saw last time it was like 12,000 pairs limited. This was like last year though, so obviously that could have changed. But I do fuck with the Vault colorway. I might go for a Vault colorway in the personal, but I've got to be honest with you, I've got to stop buying personal stuff in the moment. There are a few personals this month in May that I do actually want to go for. I don't know if the Darwins are gonna be that hyped enough that I'm gonna regret buying these for personal anyway. So I might not go for personal just because there's other things that I actually kind of do want. But yeah, if I had to choose, perhaps maybe tomorrow I might change my mind. The Vault colorway is definitely one that I would like. The only thing that I don't like about that Vault colorway is that the straps where the laces are, they should have been black. You know, similar to how the camo is and black. It's kind of got like contrast look to it. I feel like that should have been black and maybe black laces. That would have been so much cooler. Not too bad of a price tag. It's not gonna break the bank. Will it resell? It might do maybe 10 or 20 quid, maybe $30, $40 above retail. It really depends how fast they actually go. Obviously, we got this one, the AOI jacket. A lot of people are giving the good thumbs up on this, and rightly so. It is a really nice jacket. Unfortunately, the not so nice part is obviously that retail price tag. It's showing here it's going to be $468. My god, I mean, that is quite expensive. We're getting close to varsity territory actually, but this is a wet jacket. Normally wet jackets aren't really that expensive, but I believe the price is mainly due to the fact that it's completely embroidered across the entire jacket itself. And I think it's a really nice jacket in general. Will they have made many of these? That is a good question. I don't think they would have. Supreme this season, they've kind of like toned down the stock amounts, basically. I believe like the past 2 or 3 years they had, when they got took over by VF Corporate or whatever it's called, like they pretty much just like made unlimited stock almost just to try and get as much money, and they realized they fucked up on that because not a lot of stuff was selling out. So they've kind of like put back the stock levels, I would say, trying to keep it more in line with like Supreme being limited. And I think that's a good thing for the company itself and Supreme in general, because Supreme is a streetwear brand that's main focus was around stuff that was very limited and very hard to get. I will say this though, this item will probably fly off the shelf in my opinion. If I had to choose between the colorways, I feel like people are more fucking with the teal colorway. I'm personally not. I prefer the black one just because it's more wearable compared to the teal. It's a lot harder to like, you know, do fashion style with this teal. I mean, I could be wrong, but like I would say the green one would probably sell out first, then the black. I just think the black one's just way better. But there is a retail price of $468. It's quite expensive, 398 quid. Although to be fair, varsities have been reselling quite a bit. I would see this selling for 500. And then we got the Supreme Champion hooded sweatshirt. I still think this is really cool. There was a picture of them doing like a Power Rangers move. They were all in different colorways, which was pretty cool. But I gotta say, I do fuck with this colorway, the beige one, the best. Obviously there's like other colorways and stuff, but I personally like this beige one compared to the rest of the colorways. And for the retail price of $158, it ain't too bad. Although to be fair, is it gonna resell? I mean, it is Champion. Who really buys resell on Champion? Only because it says the word Supreme on it, but I really don't know. Will it do numbers? I don't know. Probably big sizes. You know how everything goes. Big sizes tend to do the most profit in general. So extra large, 2XL. 2XL probably having the least amount of stock. Extra large now, obviously large, medium, small. Small might do really well. It depends on the particular colorway, but there's no pinks, so no pink, no small. No women will be going for that. I do fuck with this beige. I think it's nice. 148 retail. I'm not personally going for it, just because I feel like I want to go for the AOI collection more than, let's say, Supreme Champion, in my opinion. And then we've got some other cool bits. We'll look onto this actually, because this is one item that I actually might go for a personal. I think all colorways are like really, really, really nice. This green one is really nice in my opinion. I feel like if I had to choose in between colorways, I feel like the green might do really well, but I'm fucking with the black one mostly. I just really like the whole contrast. You can actually see the embroidery on it a lot more compared to the other two colorways, and I think the black one will do really well in my opinion. I don't know what the retail is. It's 188 quid, and to be fair, rightly so, because obviously the entire hoodie itself is embroidered to fuck, and the artwork by AOI. I actually did have a look at the website by AOI, and a lot of their prices is in Japanese yen. Obviously it's a Japanese designer, and their normal retails are around like the £200 to £300 mark, so it's a little bit cheaper, which is pretty good if you wanted something from AOI. Obviously with it being a collaboration with Supreme, I think it's a lot more limited, a lot more rarer to get, should I say. I think it's really nice, honestly. This is definitely a piece that I want in my collection, but 200 quid is a lot of money to think about when it comes to just buying stuff. I did just get the Miz and Margiela zip up, and do I need another zip up is a question. I really like it. I think I might have to get it. If the on pictures, like when Instagram drops their stuff, is it gonna look cool? I think it will. I honestly might have to go for a personal on this, so I might have to buy a bunch of these hoodie wear jackets just to, you know, pay off this and etc. But yeah, let's take a look at more stuff. We got this denim cab cat, which for some reason I believe there was like a denim jacket and the trousers with this same pattern. I don't know if they've dropped that yet. I believe we're still waiting on that. We got this bouquet SS top, which is kind of cool. It's just a bouquet of flowers embroidered, which is really nice. On a cotton jersey. These will be more expensive than your regular retail t-shirts. These are 68 quid, $78. I don't really see much resale on them. They are a nice personal piece if anyone is actually interested in getting them. Then we got the Crusher hat from the Champion. Obviously they did announce there was a Crusher as well dropping. This is retailed at $48, £46 a Crusher hat. Actually ain't too bad. This actually might do well. I don't know, this could be a sleeper, but I don't personally want to go for the hats. I just feel like it's a distraction from what I actually want to go for. And then we got these tricot track jacket. They're alright. I feel like it's just very simple. It's like, kind of reminds me of like some like Hooderich type of brand from the UK. It's just got a little bit of embroidered Supreme, and that's really all it is. Is it like satin as well? I'm not really sure what it is, but the retails are $158, £138. Ain't too bad, but I would probably stay away from them if you're trying to resell, in my opinion. They're just not really good, and obviously you can tell by the votes on Supreme community. This I actually kind of liked, not gonna lie. The black one especially. The past few years I was a really big fan of flannels and stuff. I have like a flannel from like I forget what the brand's called. It was a collaboration, but I totally forgot. I believe it was one of the luxury brand collaborations, but it was really nice. Hysteric Glamour, that was it. Hysteric Glamour. I had the black flannel. I do like the purple one. I did want the purple one, but I had to go for the black one because it sold out really quick. Obviously we got the tricot trap pants, literally the same as the jacket. If you want to get the mix and match, and go for that. Cargo shorts, we are into summer soon. These probably won't do well. They'll probably sit on the website, and they are very nice, although to be fair, the retails are quite high, £118. Are you really wanting to spend that much on a pair of shorts? Probably not, and there's nothing really special about them other than just maybe a couple of patterns ones, and obviously you got the olives, the blacks, the whites, and these cool camo looking ones. I just don't really see much interest in them. As you can tell by the votes, we're very much split as it is. Now in my opinion, my opinion might be the sleeper, only because of what happened to the leather shorts. The leather shorts sold out, and for some reason they were reselling on StockX. I believe I saw like one sale for like £400+, which was insane in my opinion. But yeah, I feel like these are a big sleeper. I've seen a couple of big Instagram people mention this. I believe it was Drops by Jay saying that this was like one of the personals he actually really wanted. I believe someone said it was like, I'm not sure of the term of the fashion style. Is it more like avant-garde? Because I believe someone mentioned the same for the leather shorts, and it was obviously with the leather shorts being like really expensive, yet they sold out really quick and actually resold, which was insane. These actually look pretty cool. Can you actually put a belt on this? It looks like you can actually put a belt on this as well, which is actually kind of crazy. And as well as this retail is a lot more cheaper, £148. It is quite expensive for a pair of shorts, but at the end of the day, they are very limited. They are very special. I can see these doing pretty well, like 250+. Like I could be completely wrong, or I could be completely right. And yeah, I feel like they would not have made many of these. I feel like this is a big sleeper, especially you can tell by the votes. Actually, the votes are actually quite skewed. I feel like this actually could have been skewed off a bit. I'm seeing a lot of people with interest on this, but I know people can sway the votes depending on how people feel like. And obviously, last but not least, well, I say the least, it is pretty boring. A mesh back 5 panel. You are into 5 panels and you collect Supreme stuff. It's pretty cool. Although the retails are $48, £46, quite expensive. And yeah, that's it for the week. I thought there'd be a bit more, but there actually isn't. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the live call. I hope best of luck to anyone that's going for any of this stuff. Let me know in the comments what you are going for this week, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys very soon. Bye bye.